Hello everyone, this is Josh for Living Reason. Today's video is going to be very brief. It's a reply to the Up and Atom video on the Raven paradox with what I think is a pretty good intuitive explanation, just covering why the paradox does in fact make sense. So very, very briefly, and again, you'll have to check the Up and Atom video called the Raven paradox for context. The Raven paradox is the idea that if we make the scientific observation of a white shoe existing, that makes it more likely to be true that all ravens are black. And I had never actually heard of this paradox before. It's an interesting little thing. What I realized is that although it sounds extraordinarily strange, there's a very good intuitive explanation for why this is true via imagining an extremely small universe. So, let's imagine, besides ourselves, that the entire universe is just these 4 mystery boxes you can see on the screen here. Well, if you made the statement in the context of this weird mystery box universe that all ravens are black, all we would have to do empirically is check boxes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and if we find any non-black ravens, the statement is false, and otherwise it's true, because if there aren't any ravens, then it's true that all of the ravens are black in a vacuous sense. So for the sake of sort of clarity, let's say we open box number 1, and there's a very badly drawn bird, and we'll say that's black. So we have one black raven, just so we can say, right, there's an existent black raven. Well, so now, if we're asking, are all ravens black, we only have 3 boxes left. So, the only way the statement could fail to be true is if one of the 3 remaining objects in this strange universe are, ravens that are not white. So we open the second box and we get, let's just draw some more objects here. We get a shoe that is white, as the paradox says. So now, although it seems weird, because of course the shoe is not a raven, it is not a black raven, I think intuitively, when we imagine this very small universe, it's very clear why seeing that white shoe is evidence for the statement that it is the case that all ravens are black. Because that observation took us from 3 possible failure cases to only 2 possible failure cases. So, we don't, in this context, have priors for how likely it is that each box would fail. But regardless of those priors, we've now lost one of the failure cases. So I think that explains the intuition. And we can just imagine this scaled up, right? If we sort of pretend, the universe has so many trillion objects. I suppose we need so many trillions upon trillions of objects. Well, in this sense, when we imagine that, there are trillions of boxes we need to look at as observations, when we open a box and the box is a white shoe, it's weird, but that has eliminated a failure case for the statement all ravens are black, so it is, in real life, extraordinarily weak, but in a certain sense, evidence that it's true that all ravens are black. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. The Up and Atom video I'm responding to, I really appreciated, and I learned something from seeing it, and I had to think about this. Once again, this is Josh, and have a nice day, everybody.